Hi, and welcome to Geno's Takes for a little NCAA Tuesday Night MAC-tion. Did you miss me this week? And you did. You did with college football, but you made it back so big Sunday with the NFL. So you can't wait to get to this pick, am I right? So let's get right to it. Tuesday night, early game. Bowling Green Falcons are laying 3 scores to the Ball State Cardinals in Indiana, and I love them by 3 scores. Let me tell you, when I say scores, I mean the old definition of score, 20. Yeah, remember the Gettysburg Address? Look, I'm sorry, but Ball State is a terrible team, and it's fitting that they play in Muncie, Indiana, because being a longtime Charger fan, when I think of the word Muncie, I think of the running back Chuck, and I think of blow, and that's what this Ball State team does. They're a terrible team. I'm sorry, they're young, but they're not good. They have 2 wins in MAC play, and they're against the only teams in the MAC that are actually worse than them, the UMass Minutemen and the Eastern Michigan What's-Their-Faces. Look, they're not a good team. And yes, Bowling Green is coming off a loss last week, but you know why? I think because they were wearing their damn brown uniforms. Why didn't somebody tell Daddy they were wearing brown? The only thing you're less likely to see than my beloved Bowling Green Falcons and their orange, the only thing you're less likely to see them in brown is a ball thrown by Matt Johnson in the hands of the opposition. But that actually happened twice last week. It's not going to happen again. You know why I love Bowling Green in this game, and I don't think they're looking past it as they're getting ready for their MAC championship? I think I answered my question in that statement. Because remember the old days before the BCS when you had when they would play for the title in the NCAA, and the 1 and 2 teams would wait like over a month to play, and then you'd see 8-5 finals. Remember the LSU Alabama game? Ugh. Well, that is what that is what Bowling Green has here. They have the perfect tune-up opportunity against the Ball State defense, and I've said this before, that is so bad. They shouldn't have a Cardinal on their helmet. They should have Walmart on their helmet because they have trouble stopping anything like a truck. Look, it's a perfect tune-up for a Falcons offense that ranks 5th in the nation in passing yards per game. 5th in the nation overall with 565 yards per game. 2nd in the nation in passing yards, with 401 yards per game. And here's the thing, people, do the math. Those numbers are so staggering. You don't realize that somewhere in between all this, they have time to average 163 yards rushing per game, which is going to come in handy in a game that's going to be very chilly. Let me tell you something. If they can hold them to those numbers, I think that'd be a win for Ball State, but they won't, because Ball State's defense is so bad. They're allowing nearly 400 yards a game. Wow, Ball State shouldn't be called the Cardinals. They should be called the Realtors, because they're who you go see when you want to see a lot of beautiful yards. They're not a good team, and I promise you that the only unit that's going to be more embarrassed tonight than the Ball State defense by Bowling Green's offense is Ball State's offense themselves. Look, they have a young freshman quarterback in Riley Neal, and the kid's serviceable. But don't think his numbers are impressive when I tell you he's got 15 TDs and only 3 picks, because I'm not surprised he only has 3 picks, because he's not completing the ball to anyone. In his last 2 games, he has completed nearly under half of his passes. And you think that completion percentage is going to go up as the temperature goes down? It's not. Let me tell you, people, anyone that thinks Ball State is going to cover this game will have one thing in common with the 15 Ball State fans that are in attendance in this cold, freezing weather. You're numbnuts. It's a bowl joke, but it's not Ball State. Take Bowling Green and the orange, brown, and lay all those points. That's Geno's NCAA MAC-tion for Tuesday.